Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Super Happy Fun Times. We are playing Will You Press the Button? .com.
It's a good website name.
It's a good website name. It's not as catchy as idiots.win, but
there we go.
We figured we'd go for another little browser-based thing. I know a lot of people have done this one to death, but I don't think Blake's heard of it, so...
No, I must admit, I've never seen it.
The game itself is less sort of in-depth than idiots.win. It's a simple sort of what-if scenario, or... Okay, thank you very much for that, Windows. It's basically, it gives you a situation, but there's a caveat to that situation. For example, we're opening with this one. You are able to see in the dark, but you can't see yourself in the mirror. And you get to choose whether you hit that button and take that fate, or you can ignore it.
Ignore it?
You're going to ignore that?
Yeah, because people can see in the dark anyway. Like... That skill already exists, and then
because it's not particularly descriptive about how well you can see in the dark.
Exactly,
you can see in the dark if it's all right. Like you can see as if it were a bright sunny day in complete zero darkness.
Yeah, but then you've got to consider what happens when it's light. Are you like Riddick from the Chronicles of Riddick, where you can't
have to wear special glasses?
Exactly, because the daylight just makes you
and you can't talk properly,
squiffy, and you've got to have a bald head and rub yourself in grease all the time.
Oh, Vin Diesel.
Oh, and you can't see yourself in the mirror. So how are you going to look good?
How are you going to shave?
Exactly. You're just like you'd be like a creepy bearded hobo bloke.
So it's basically
that sees in the dark. That's really creepy.
You'd basically be a vampire without all the cool parts of being a vampire.
Essentially, yeah.
So we're both agreed that this situation is kind of jank.
No, I don't like it. Get rid of that one.
Balls to this situation, and let's see what other people said. Sorry, my internet connection's being a bit funky today, so we'll just sit and talk about life while this is happening. So Blake, Pokemon Go. Pokemon
Go is awesome. We've been playing so much Pokemon Go.
I don't think we're supposed to be, but we are playing Pokemon Go. I've only
fuck 'em. It's a good game, and I've been playing it loads.
Yeah, I've only just started today, and god damn, this thing is addictive. But Blake is doing quite well from what I can see.
I'm doing alright. I got my first gym earlier on. It's by a lovely bit of serendipity, which was quite serendipitous.
Serendipitous.
There's a Pokemon gym in the bar that we go to. So we've just been down there. Like that's why we're a bit kind of like weird because we've been wandering around all day. Went to like the meadows, it's like a green where we live, and wandering around there trying to find Pokemon. We've already got Pokemon rivals.
Yes,
so
we do.
Two guys that we know that already play it, and they're loads better further along than us. We already have like Pokemon rivals.
Team Blue.
Team Blue.
Actually, yeah, they're yellow, aren't they?
No, I think one's Team Blue, one's Team Yellow.
Oh, and they're best of buds.
Yeah.
Pretending that rivals can be friends.
It's like Romeo and Juliet with those two, isn't it? It's weird. Anyway,
so this is the situation. It gives you stats of what people did what, and it turns out more people did press the button.
People are idiots.
Okay, well...
Comments.
Yeah.
I just use my phone and take selfies. You know, that's a really good way around that.
Let's, fuck off everything. Okay, let's move on to the next situation and talk some more about Pokemon Go.
Because basically this is just about Pokemon Go.
This is gonna be the Pokemon Go episode.
Giuseppe Harobin.
No, they're gone now.
Wow.
Okay, Morgan Freeman will commentate your life, but you have to watch 2 episodes of The Big Bang Theory every day until you die.
Fuck me. You already know my opinions of Big Bang Theory. You did it in the Blake Show. Go watch the Blake Show. It's really good. I don't like it.
I can tolerate it.
I mean,
I think it was good. But I don't think
it was very good.
Yeah, the first few seasons were brilliant, but
it's gone downhill since then. I've moved on.
I've moved on from that.
It's stayed the same and not changed, and I've moved on.
So I will say that I can deal with watching 2 episodes of The Big Bang Theory every day until I die, but I don't care that much as to if someone commentates my life.
I'd find it kind of annoying. Can you imagine, like, when you're sort of like getting intimate with your partner, Blake thrust it in, and then he thrust it out, in. And then out.
Blake's girlfriend was incredibly bored playing Pokemon Go. So I think we're both agreed that that
one's not very good at all. No, I'm not really fussed about that one.
Nah, let's leave that one. I will not. But I can guarantee you, the internet being the internet, this will probably get more. Oh yeah, LOL. Morgan Freeman's so good.
LOL, isn't he awesome?
I mean, he has a sweet, sultry tones, but I don't want anyone to narrate my life.
I don't think I'd last more than 3 minutes in bed if he was narrating my sex life. Blake's girlfriend climbed onto his long shaft and started to grind round and round. That'd be me done.
Blake apologises and goes for a shower.
So that one was like what? Who said yes and who said no? 67% of the people.
67% of people said yes.
People are stupid.
Well, judging by what the comments are saying, is people who play this game apparently like the Big Bang Theory a lot. So...
Yeah,
they're
all mentally deranged.
Also, it doesn't actually say what will happen to you if you don't watch 2 episodes of The Big Bang Theory. Will Morgan Freeman just quit? Why is my...
I hate this fool. Look, that was the guy from House of Cards. That wasn't Morgan Freeman.
He just turns to the camera. I hate this fool. Can't even watch 2 episodes of Big Bang Theory a day. For the power.
Do it for the power. You will sound like Max Payne. I can't remember what he sounds like. And can think of metaphors on a whim. That's a really oddly specific superpower.
Yeah.
You have to have a dumb smirk on your face, your eyes squint. You're Brock from Pokemon.
Yeah, pretty much.
As far as you can, permanently.
I don't know, that could go down very badly in certain areas.
Yeah.
It's like if you were walking down Chinatown, you'd have some things thrown at you.
You've got a problem! You've got a problem with the way I look!
It's okay, Blake's part Chinese.
I am part Chinese, so it's okay. He's working Chinese takeaway as well, so that makes it even more
that's
okay.
alright. He's friends with them, so it's alright to make racist comments.
I've got a Chinese friend, therefore... Oh god, I'm telling those people that say, I've got a black friend so I can say what I
How
like.
can I be racist? I like Stevie Wonder.
I don't. I think he's awful.
I don't think we care for this one either, really.
We're not very interesting, I don't think. I don't think we've come across one that we're very excited about yet.
No, well, none of them have really been particularly divisive. It just goes of, this funny thing will happen to you that will get annoying very quickly, but you have to do a thing that's not really a punishment. Win-win, definitely a win-win. I'm Asian. Well done, MLG Eater.
I no need to squint, says Xenon. Same here, says Tainted Wisdom. Plastic surgery, bam, solved. That's the guy with the cookies solution to the problem.
What's his problem with Bam Margera?
You become Batman.
You have to watch your parents be murdered and at least half of every day must be spent brooding. So you'll be Batman.
So it's just like how I am now.
Basically, you just become the Batman.
I'm saying push it.
You go with push it?
I want to push it real good. Yeah,
why not? I'd be Batman.
Push it real good.
Okay, we'll let that load again.
God, this is going slow.
It is. So I become Batman, and then I become Batman.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Pretty much. Why 46 years ago? What? Okay, let's ignore these comments. That was a decent dialogue, I suppose.
Yeah, because he uploaded that 47 years ago.
Wait.
Wait, is Travis Lester a time traveller?
Is he Batman?
Is he the Batman or not?
I always thought it was Bruce Wayne, not Travis Lester, whoever that is.
that was like Bruce Wayne. That's Travis Lester's greatest trick, is convincing you it was Bruce Wayne when actually it was him.
We actually have a decent one now.
You can live anywhere in the world you want. Your hometown will be destroyed. Well, once they get all the Pokemon around here, fuck this place.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a Ghastly. That's all that matters.
We've got a Ghastly outside your house, so...
Well, it's nice to know my street's haunted anyway. But this, I suppose, it's interesting. But again, I suppose you can't be too specific, considering you can't really have that much text in the actual descriptions. But will it also say that everyone who lives here dies?
No, I think we'd all like it just says destroyed. So like the whole town gets leveled, right? Everything is destroyed from the left to the right. It causes £46 worth of damage, completely leveled. And then you can live anywhere. Where would you live?
Can this town be rebuilt?
Really?
It doesn't have to be the exact same. If anything, I'd prefer it to be a bit more modern.
Yeah, the streets and stuff are a bit shit around here.
Yeah, I'd say go for it.
Yeah, it'd make all the pikeys move on.
None
I don't
of
mean
that.
like travelling people. I mean like kind of scummy people that live in council houses and don't feed their kids but buy scratch cards.
Okay, but when we're going to press the button, although I think this is more personal to us, that, you know, if someone lived somewhere nice.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't mind where we live.
No,
but
I don't.
There are other places I prefer to live, like anywhere in Scotland right now.
Would you? I'd go live like in Japan.
Oh right, yeah,
or somewhere like where would I ideally want to live? Like Bora Bora.
What?
Like, I think it's in like I don't know, Sheffield or something.
That's the thing that I could never get around when it comes to sort of going to another country. It's like, I'm too used to the food here. I don't like foreign food. Coming in our country, taking our jobs,
taking over our restaurants. You're bound to find someone like a Londoner cabbie that's moved out there and opened a pub called the Red Lion Pub. Good English food. Good English food.
In the southern of France.
Yeah, in the south of France.
Not for long, though.
Because that's all going to fall through, isn't it?
Not when Theresa May gets rid of all the gay foxes.
And gets rid of all the human rights.
And she literally knocks on everyone's door and eats their rights in front of them.
This is your Bill of Rights. It means you can do this, 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 and this.
just hand on the door, just vomits in front of you. I've eaten so much paper today, you wouldn't believe.
Like a big satchel on her back with a rolled up human rights bill. I've got 8 more hours to do before I can go home. Oh, it's so bad.
She works hard though, bless her.
Oh god, they call her the shredder.
So we're gonna press the button, I
Let's
believe,
push the
on this
fucking
one. I
button.
keep knocking the fucking mic stand. I'm sorry about that. If you can hear
Yeah,
all
we've
terrible
had an
noises.
energy drink and a pint today. We're a bit.
Yeah, so we're sort of like weirdly lethargic but highly energised as well.
We're a
And
bit squiffy.
my mouth is drying up. I forgot to bring my drink in. No downsides. Yeah. The everyone seems to agree with us. Who cares? I can live in flipping LA, mate. Good on your chicken wings.
Good on your chicken wing. Good on your chicken wings. Bop, bop.
That's a song for you, chicken wings.
I
One.
just did a little song there for you.
Why
Was
are
it
there
one?
47 years ago from Joe Larson?
Are these guys time travelers?
I don't know.
You can masturbate with your mind,
But you can only do it in public now.
if you're a lady, that's not a problem.
Does this mean that you could, like, you don't have to like
Touch
whip
yourself.
it out? You don't have
No.
to whip it out. If you could just sit on, I was going to say a park bench there, but
Don't be doing that
if you could just sit,
in Subway
yeah,
and just every once in a while just be like, ah, like that, and just get yourself to the point of orgasm with your mind. I mean, some people reckon they can do this already. I'm dubious.
I don't see how it would be possible. I mean, it depends how much of a horn on you've got.
Because I mean, I guess you could kind of trick your brain into like giving you the chemical wash of having a cum, but
Yeah.
I don't know whether it would. I'm saying that if anything, that'd help me along being in public.
Yeah, why not?
Go to the
Let's
beach.
go with that. We've not been checking sort of what the
In my
stats
speedos,
are.
massive, great big hard on.
No, that's the thing. You'd want to make sure you're wearing some loose clothing.
45% of people said they do it. Let's have a look. So pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Why do some of these say? Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. Let's look at some actual responses. They won't know what I'm doing. You're in public. Bathrooms. Okay.
Would be great in Florida. That's oddly specific.
What?
Jacob Gomez, you're oddly specific.
Does this apply to woman? Probably.
Yeah.
What is masturbate mean? Oh, Cornelius Fazbear.
Oh, my child, my child, my child.
Public masturbation is so fun it should be illegal.
That's very clever.
Oh
I like
dear.
that.
No, I like that scenario. Let's go with
That's a good
let's
scenario.
give that a good one. But yeah, Pokemon Go. As we all know, it's not technically out in the UK just yet. But
We might as
we're,
well close this down and just talk about Pokemon Go for half
This
hour.
is the new podcast, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. But no, I'm just trying to fill in the time between loading. You have the ability to go Super Saiyan, but every time you do, you have diarrhea. I don't see how going Super Saiyan in the real world would actually help.
Unless I
anything.
was planning to beat up men.
Yeah, which I'm not
I'm
usually.
not. I'm a pacifist.
Just going to check the recording's still going there. Yeah,
You know when you do that because it records the screen.
it does
shows-
bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Letting
alright.
you know.
Yeah, that's alright. I could probably just freeze the screen at this point. No one would have to know.
Yeah, they wouldn't even know we've done it.
No, they wouldn't have known we'd done it if we hadn't mentioned
So
it.
if we stop talking about it now, they wouldn't have even known.
No,
No, fuck that off.
fuck that off.
Not doing that.
No, don't care about any.
But yeah, it's really good, basically.
Well, Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
it
everyone
would
should get it.
be brilliant if we had decent phone connections here in England.
Well, I mean, I'm going to like, I'm going to like, let's say Portugal. Then I'm not going to Portugal. I'm going to Portsmouth soon. So,
Oh, you are?
Yeah, it's like all kind of bays and coasts and shit down there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to come back with so many water Pokemon. I'm going to come back. I'm going to be like covered
Get
in
a Lapras
seaweed
for
and
me.
I will get up all on your lap, Russ.
Nah, I didn't.
Kamehameha shit. I think I'd have shit my pants laughing at this. I don't think you did, Sirius Black.
Serious bake.
How could
serious
Come on.
serious bake?
Come on. I just don't think he's being serious.
I
You
don't
cannot
think he's baked either.
You cannot be serious.
You can make coffee only by looking at beans, but it tastes awful to you, but great to everyone else.
Is that coffee beans or any bean? Can you look at baked beans and somewhere in the world coffee is made?
Can you just start watching Mr. Bean and just coffee starts pouring out the television? That sounds like an awful
You're
superpower.
up to your knees in coffee just going, stop, it tastes horrible! Turn Mr. Bean off! Just pissing out the front, like a bit out of the ring when the lady crawls out the TV.
Just imagine Rowan Atkinson just crawling out the TV with coffee dripping from his hair.
It just like, you just turn the TV on and it goes, for that, just a massive tidal wave of shit tasting coffee.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I like coffee. You're not a coffee drinker, are you?
I'm not really. The only things I drink are water, caffeine, and beer. sometimes all at the same time.
Caffeine not being coffee.
No, it's more
You mean like energy
drinks.
Yeah, and I like coffee myself, but I honestly prefer instant over like ready, like sort of coffee
Properly
bean.
made.
Yeah, just because it's a bit strong for me. I like it very weak. I drink it purely because I have to. I know if I have done it. I have gone a day without drinking coffee, and it's bad.
It's bad.
It hurts.
Just laying on the floor going...
But, at the same time, you could be a brilliant house guest.
Yeah.
Sorry, a house
house guest. Go around someone's house and be like, oh, Blake, put the coffee on. Coffee's done.
I needed those beans.
What am I going to have for tea now? I was going to have baked beans for tea.
Just baked beans. I'm poor, Blake, but, I have the fanciest coffee in all the world.
I wasn't even going to heat them up. I was going to open them and eat them out of the tin like a bear.
While wearing a top hat with, like, the top open like it was a can of baked beans for comedy effect.
And then going, here, it's Mary Poppins.
Yeah. So,
No,
we're not interested in bean power.
If it was like, you can flick beans just by looking at them.
Oh, yeah, I mean, what if you're going down on your girlfriend
Exactly.
and just starts tasting like awful coffee?
Oh.
Give a new meeting, would you like to come in for some coffee?
Could still make money off
I
it.
suppose you could open up a decent, like, cafe business, so long as they only want coffee.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do teas, just coffee.
What would you like, sir? Tea? Coffee, it is.
Coffee, it's like about The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I'll have a coffee. Beer it is.
I think it's a decent
I'd
dilemma.
like a panini, please, then fuck off to Costa, mate. It's just coffee.
I'll give you a coffee, but I want a panini. No, taste it, trust me. It's the best coffee you'll ever taste.
That's just made me come a bit, but that's my thinking about masturbating making me masturbate powers.
You will reach a state of pure enlightenment, constantly have really, really bad constipation.
I don't even know where to start with that one.
To be fair, like, sitting on the toilet for a while, I think does give you an element of enlightenment.
Yeah, I think of my best ideas in the toilet.
Well, for me, it's in the shower, but the bathroom in general is a great area for just thinking about life and all of its problems.
And just,
Imagining Theresa May riding on the back of a horse chasing gay foxes.
Because she hates homosexuals and wants to repeal the Hunting Act. But yeah, I mean, the thing about being in the bathroom and like being in a state of enlightenment, I sit in the bathroom and sort of think about my life. That's why I've had to take all the problem is, where I live, there's razor blades in the bathroom, so I've got to stop thinking about my life in the bathroom.
Well, that was a Wheezy.
There's a Wheezy round here! Quick, to Pokemon Go! Find him! The little smoggy bastard.
God, I sound like I had a proper like child catcher laugh there.
Yeah.
I can't even imitate it. It's all you're smoking around with, Blake. It's doing me bad.
Do you think it is? That's what it is. I'd say no. Because being in the bathroom's good enough for me.
But yeah, I mean, I like pooping.
I quite
Gives you
enjoy
something to do of a morning.
having a poop. It makes
That's
me feel
going back
better.
to coffee though. That's like the really big downside of coffee. I think like there's like it's like the whole asparagus thing where like it only happens to certain people where it makes your pee smell. Like it's a really bad diuretic for some people, myself included. But as I say, I can't go without it.
At least you're always like going to the.
I'm regular.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
At least you're regular. That's the main thing.
I mean, it annoys people at work because I ended up going like 2 or 3 times like before 9 o'clock at some point. Not that this is a family show. We shouldn't be talking about shit.
Well, we're always
talking shit.
We're always talking shit. So right.
So India.
What the fuck, bro?
Why does somebody have a picture of Hitler as their?
Let's move quickly on.
Yeah, that's good. Why not?
Good.
It seems like a bit of an odd sort of trade-off, though.
It does seem entirely random.
I'll be honest though, I've never myself suffered from constipation. So is it like
only when I have to spell it? That's when I struggle.
You can see anyone naked, but you're unable to turn it off. Now that's a decent one. But
right, the first thing I do, move out from where I live. Because I live with my family.
Oh, that's a good thing. You can never have a family Christmas meal again.
No. Oh, Blake, why are you wearing like kind of like a blindfold?
Never you mind.
I'll tell you why, Grandma. Because I don't. I'm trying to keep your Brussels sprouts down. That's why.
That's the thing. Because I'm assuming you'd get used to that side of things after a while.
It'd be exciting. You wouldn't be able to stop wanking for like the first week, though.
And the thing is, it's like I don't want to come across as someone who's a bit of a pervert.
Now I'm going to say something incredibly pervy, so I do.
But I'm going to preface this as saying like, I don't believe that anyone should be objectified or sexualized in any great manner unless that's what they enjoy. You know, I know some people like taking the top off and say, "Hey, babe, look at my nipples.
Look at my...
There's an entire industry around it.
Yeah, look at my banging tits.
Look at my rocking tits.
Look at these beautiful cans of loveliness."
But, you know, I think it's only natural for people to just look at someone and think, I wonder.
I just look at them and think, fuck.
But at the same
I'm like a
time,
caveman. Just get on them.
Just grab the nearest like blunt object and drag them back.
I'm always packing a blunt object, mate, in my pants. Just smack them on the head, bush, and then drag them away by the bush, and have my way with them. Is that kind of rapey?
It's very rapey.
That's what the magistrate said. Anyway, I had to stop doing that.
I'm just imagining like the judge sat there going, "Is this a bit rapey?" I think it's a bit rapey.
Look at it thinking, now why do I come down on this?
It's behind the bushes.
So will we press the button? I want to. I do that.
I'm tempted, but it's just I don't know. The fact that I wouldn't be able to turn it off because I don't. Like I say, I'd probably get used to seeing so much like really not attractive people that when I do see someone, it'll make that, you know, like little nugget of gold in all of the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go out and see some dank-ass pussy.
Oh, yeah, that's something I'd have to deal with.
Yeah, vaginas.
Vaginas everywhere.
Everywhere! Just wall-to-wall vaginas.
But
pulsing and sweating and flapping about.
Flapping about in the breeze. Like no one's watching.
Like nobody's business. Do they not know what they're doing?
Oh,
just
God.
slapping about as they're walking.
But Blake, you'd have to consider like the situation of, you know, you'd have this power forever, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, you know, one day when you're an adult, you've grown up, you decide to settle down, have children, you take them to their first day at school.
And then
you feel like, I'm just going to turn myself in.
Yeah.
Officer, I've seen like 50 child dongles today. just put me away.
Please, just put me in prison because I am all sorts of wrong in the head now.
Solitary confinement? I'd love to.
Thank you very much. I'm going to say no then. No, because I didn't think of it like that, but now I'm thinking of it like that. And if I'm going to be Pokemon going, there's a Pokemon gym on the fucking wreck. In the play park, so that's that gone.
And you're there, you know, with your phone out, waving it around, while children are running around. Just everything on display.
Oh.
Also, this might be an odd question to add to it, but does this include, like, animals that are wearing clothes?
Do animals often wear clothes?
You know, you get people who put little coats on their dogs.
Yeah, but that's... Yeah, but
I'm not saying this is an important factor, but what if someone were to come up to you and say, "Oh, look at this new hat that I've got for my dog. I can't see it. I can't compliment it. What if it says on the hat, Nathan, you are a bitch-ass hoe? I can't just say, oh, yeah, it looks lovely.
Because they'll be like, is he not getting it? Is he being sarcastic? Like, what's the...
Also, can you go clothes shopping? Like, are all clothes just invisible to you, or are they only invisible when they go on a person?
I think it's only when they go on a person.
Because
no, here's
you wouldn't be able to buy good clothes.
Yeah, because when you put it on, the clothes disappear. Here's a question: when you're getting into it with somebody and you try to take their clothes off, you can't see the clothes, so you can't help them get their clothes off. So you could be like rubbing against them, like, Blake, have you not taken my trousers off yet?
Oh God, I'm just imagining the feel of denim against sensitive areas now.
Oh.
That can't be pleasant.
I quite like the feel of leather around sensitive areas, if I'm honest with you, but that's just me.
That's a good dilemma. I'm going to give that a positive.
But yeah, I mean, like, they'd be like, oh, but you're just rubbing yourself against, like, I'm wearing a beekeeper's outfit, and you're just rubbing yourself against me.
I'm assuming you can still feel the clothes as well.
Yeah, I guess, that'd help you, yeah.
Yeah. You just have to go blind, I think, but then you're just kind of defeating the purpose.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is also you couldn't see lingerie, or, like, sexy costumes. So, yeah, I think we, you know...
You can predict when something bad will happen to someone, but if you tell someone or try to do something to change it, it will happen to you.
No, then. I'd rather not know. Because what if, like, for instance, what if we were sitting here now and I had the power, and I have the power...
Vote Skeletor.
2016. It's better than Theresa May. And all of a sudden I looked at you and I found out that you were going to get hit by a car later on. And I couldn't tell you or do anything about it. That'd be horrible.
Okay, how... Like... Is it a case of if you do anything that will cause to prevent it? Like, even if it's just incredibly vague, like, oh, Nathan, do you mind just, you know, nipping over the road to, you know, why don't we just go on holiday to somewhere?
Yeah. I guess there's vague ways you can get around it.
Yeah, is this going to be like a Final Destination scenario where if you were to accidentally like cheat death, will it just come back in more horrible ways?
I don't think so.
I think we're both agreed that we don't want to do it.
No, because that would be awful.
No, I think ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, and that's why the stupid people in the world are so happy.
It reminds me a lot of, and I know I don't like quoting songs on this channel, but there's a song by Modest Mouse called Ansel, which is written about the the singer's brother-in-law, I believe it is, who died back in 2004, and the song is basically questioning, like, if I'd have known, would I have done something, but then again, you just don't want to know when that sort of thing's going to happen. I think the chorus is, you don't know, no, you never really know, would you really want to know, how the hell could you know?
You just don't know!
You just never know.
The first comment says, adds a literal meaning to I'd catch a grenade for you.
I'd catch a grenade for you!
I'm gonna find you, Alexander Joshua Botter, and I am going to kill you.
I do not care for Bruno the Mars, especially that song.
I hate Bruno Mars. He's a very short man as well.
The bastard!
How dare he be...
I bet he's in league with those gay foxes.
How dare he be so small?
Not in my country. Theresa May!
Sort it out!
Rewrite the Human Rights Act to say that no one can be under 5'6".
Your true dream is fulfilled, but Tiny Tim personally sings an extended version of Tiptoe to you every hour for an eternity. I don't know what Tiptoe is.
Oh, God. It's... Do you know who Tiny Tim is?
Yeah, he's from the Christmas Carol.
No. Well, he was a singer. I believe he played on the ukulele.
Ah, so not the Christmas Carol Tiny Tim.
No, he's the one... You know the episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob becomes the fry cook of the Krusty Krab?
Yeah.
It's having a wonderful time. That song's playing. That's Tiny Tim. And this song is Tiptoe through the window.
How long would it be if you did push the button before your mind just broke?
Did you break listening to the song?
How would it be to you just went fucking... You just went fucking crazy, like Sparkus. Can you just kill him?
What if my true dream is to never hear Tiny Tim again? Can you just kill Tiny Tim?
Can you just kill him? I mean, is he small? He's called Tiny Tim. Or is that a case where it's like Little John, where he's massive?
I don't know. Like he's a weird man. Like I think he's deliberately creepy, and he does it really well. Like I think a lot of his album cover is just like it's sort of a very twee sort of garden painting with like a caricature version of himself, like really big head with a kind of a sinister look on his face. Sort of like, oh, I'm going to hide in the bushes and think about wanking at you.
I'm going to hide in the bushes, and when you sleep, I'm going to skin your face and eat it.
Yeah, kind of like that. But the thing is, I don't know whether it's deliberate or whether he's, like...
Doesn't know that's creepy.
He had a song in Insidious as well, I believe.
That would be perfect for him, I think.
Like, because I think wasn't one of the demon things like playing a record with his fingernail or something, and that was one of his songs was playing. I can't remember.
I don't think I'd push it.
No,
I mean, what are my true dreams? I mean, I don't really. I can make my dreams become realities.
Yeah.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Do it. Unintentionally, I'm always unintentionally quoting Shia LaBeouf, and I don't realise I'm doing it. That and Jaden Smith. How many light bulbs would it take to change people? Tweet like Jaden Smith.
But that is my dream.
Clever.
Okay, it's 42 people pressed the button, 58% did not. So I think we're on the right side of history there. That's a decent dilemma, I think. And we'll just wait for this to move on.
I might have to look at Tiny Tim later on now.
Tiptoe through the window. You become king of any country of your choosing.
I hate the monarchy, so instantly I'm not going to do it.
Within 30 years, you will be deposed by revolutionaries, and there is an 80% chance they will execute you.
There's always a workaround, so if you became a king, you could, in 30 years' time, you know it's going to happen, right? So you just kill all the firstborn sons.
Oh, we're going biblical, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm going fucking like Old Testament up in this. Like I'm like what's his name? Pontius Pilate, whatever his name was. No, King Harold. King Herod. King Heron.
King Heron.
King Heron's a bird, right?
Yes,
it's not a heron then. It's not a heron. I'd be like King Flamingo. Kill all the firstborn sons. Getting all old testicle up in this.
Having Herald?
It's King Harold. King Harold.
Something like that.
King. Oh, I don't know.
King Harrods.
King Harrods.
No.
I'm not really that interested in being the king. I mean, no. I just get bored.
Well, it's like, because you and I both know we're both very interested in politics and that, and we all have our ideas, but I'm sort of social. I'm aware enough to I know like the things that I would want to happen in politics are likely not viable.
Yeah, it's a nice idea, but like when you really get down to it, it's just not going to work out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, again, with King has no power over the Parliament anyway, so.
Well, no, it depends which country you go to, I suppose.
Well, I mean, if you go and do what Robert Mugabe used to do, then
Is he king?
well, he wasn't king, but he wanted to be.
Yeah. I mean, I know that. I think there's some countries in Asia that still have a monarchy that rule everything.
I'd be like Xerxes, the God King from 300.
Well, you just go over and like bother some burly men.
Yeah. I'd be like in tiny pants, covered in piercings, bothering half-naked men.
Oh, Tony Feenan, why not? You don't care about leaving past 50, but what about your children?
Oh, brother, I've got to ask you. I mean, are you going through some shit? Is everything all right with you?
Tony Feenan, just give me a call, man.
Give you a call, if you're struggling, talk to somebody, man. I'm here for you. So 10 minutes after I rule said country, I would resign after stocking my bank.
Well,
account.
isn't it that the
You
monarchy
can't resign. You abdicate. You don't resign, mate. It's not like your job down the KFC. You fucking twat.
Also, just going by my vague understanding of how the monarchy works in this country, that they don't actually earn money, do they?
No.
They're just sort of they're paid by the taxpayer to just buy 5 Bentleys if they feel like it on a Sunday morning.
We basically bankroll them.
Yeah.
They don't actually make any. They have no money. Like if you like, they don't have bank cards or wallets.
I suppose
or anything
I suppose you could just sell the country to Zimbabwe and just be done with it, and then just fuck off to Fiji or something.
Sell Israel to Palestine. Sorted.
Oh, we're getting topical.
No more Gaza Strip.
I
saw a very
Blake. Isn't this just you?
Thank you.
No, I was more thinking of the second bit as well. But
I saw a very badly named strip club the other week.
Right.
It was called the Gaza Strip. I thought that's just asking for trouble. That you become the most attractive person in the world, but you can never orgasm again. When you're ugly, you can still orgasm, like wanking and stuff. So, like, I'm saying no.
Like wanking and stuff.
Wanking
Can I put that
stuff.
on a T-shirt for you?
Like wanking and stuff. I already got pants say blowjobber on them, so why not?
Well, my concern with this one is again, it's not really bringing up the real details. Like, for example, do you still have a sex drive? Are you still?
So.
Would you still have the drive to wish to orgasm? Because in that case, that would be absolute hell.
The thing is also, about being the most attractive person in the world, everyone's view of what's attractive is completely different.
Yeah.
So would you be as like an amalgamation of all the things in the world that are considered beautiful, thereby becoming hideous?
Would you be one of those things from Harry Potter, but instead of turning into what they fear most, like what they...
Bogart.
A boggart.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you just become what they want to bang a lot of the time?
That would be worrying. What if you're like in like a big bar with some lumberjacks?
And you just...
You turn into a redwood.
I'll give that redwood.
That could mean two things.
I'm getting a wheezy cough from you, man. Let's know.
No.
Orgasms are too important.
Orgasms are more important than everything else.
I want to see how many people agreed with us, because I think... I don't know, I don't see this like website being all that vague.
Even ugly people can find other ugly people to have sex with.
Well, even then, even ugly people can find attractive people who want to have sex with them.
For money.
For lots of money.
Or in exchange for goods and services.
Yeah. You could become the world's best prostitute.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't really get anything out of it, like, physically, but you'd have the best financial record.
Xander Dander. I haven't had an orgasm ever. Oh, man.
Xander, just give us a call, man.
I can talk you through it. I can talk you through how you do it.
Yeah, no. Get it out of the electrical socket.
Just put your hand around it. No, it's alright, you'll be alright.
Give it a good old shake.
just move your hand up and down. It's not that difficult. Let's comment on that and tell him how you wank.
That's not.
Because, like, this guy needs some pointers. He needs to know what he's missing out on. What if he's like a 9-year-old Norwegian boy?
Likely, yeah.
Mother, father, what's wanking?
Some 2 men who should know better from England have just told me...
2 men that, quite frankly, you're right, should know better and shouldn't be saying things on the internet. Have just told me how to...
Let's see how long this has been going. 34 minutes. Jesus Christ, we should end it. Well, let's give it one
my
more.
joy button. You know?
Let's just give it one more, just to have one final conversation. If it's about Pokemon Go, then all the better.
Have an old wrinkle tinkle on me man keys. There's a man key round here. Quick, get it.
Oh, okay.
Various wines. I don't drink wine.
Yeah, I
You
can
never drink water again. You'd be dead in like 3 weeks.
Okay, you can never drink water again. Does that mean like you have the problem with who suffer from rabies have, where like you can't take it in, where it just comes out the mouth again?
Is that what happens when you have rabies?
It's one of the things that can happen. It's one of the symptoms. Like your body refuses.
Did that happen to Cujo?
Possibly.
Could have done.
Yeah, like could you, for example, have cordial or squash?
Which has water in it.
Yeah, then again, wine has water.
Every drink in the world has water in it.
Would you never be able to drink semen again? I'm sure that is a high water content.
I mean, I can't have one glass of vagina juice a day now.
I'm sure wine has water, like some form of water.
Yeah,
in
that's
it.
what I mean. Aqua, it's because water, it's in everything. So I think it just means water on its own, right?
Yeah, which is I hate water on its own.
Like I said before, I only drink water, caffeine, and beer. So I could just take
Just
water
cut out the middleman.
Just drink caffeine, beer, and wine.
You'll die.
Because if you're unlimited supply of various wines, you could sell the wines.
Yeah.
Revenue stream.
Okay, you can never drink water again, but can you like hook it straight into your bloodstream or something?
Why would you put water directly into your bloodstream?
Thin it out a bit. Get you drunker faster.
Thin it out a bit.
All right,
It'd kill you, wouldn't
directly into the stomach then.
Oh, what, like a bum tube?
Sure.
Just pump yourself full of water with a bum tube. We could do that with a garden hose. Now just relax.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend. Don't whatever you do, Xander Dander, don't do that.
That's not how you have an orgasm.
That's not how you.
Then again.
Well, I mean, I'm sure some people get off from putting things up the bum.
A lot of people get off putting things up their bum. I'm talking specifically about fluids.
Well, true.
Let's say that.
I will not.
No, there's no. This is wine. Like you say, I don't really drink it that often.
It makes me drunk really quick.
That's the benefit of wine, but I don't know. I'm very specific with wine. It's like if I'm drinking socially among people, it has to be white. If I'm drinking for a meal, then it has to be red. That's my rule.
You're like a middle-aged woman.
I am like a middle-aged woman. What's an orgasm, Blake?
I've never had one.
I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me.
There is water in wine and water in everything when you drink and eat. This is suicide.
This is a bad situation, I think. But thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in for WillYouPressTheButton.com. Check out the game yourself if you feel like it. We are in no way affiliated with this website.
Yeah, after the CSGO thing, we've got to start fucking saying that now.
Yeah, this is not a paid-for advertisement. Blake and I are very poor. If you want to advertise with us, by all means.
If it's Pokemon Go, get in touch, man.
Yeah, get in touch. We will. I was thinking about how can we make a Pokemon Go series. I think it'd just be like wandering around with our phones out, see how far we can get.
Yeah,
we could probably walk to Bourne.
Video journal.
Yeah.
Pokemon Adventures, we could call it.
Yeah, it might happen. I know I'm going to be playing this at like 2 in the morning tonight.
Yeah, me too. I've got a week off, so like.
Yeah. Why not? Let's go Pokemon hunting tonight.
Let's do it.
Sorted. So thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. So keep on and keep on watching.
Keep on Pokemon going, motherfuckers.
And keep on buying the merchandise.
Because
we have no merchandise yet. Keep on pretending to buy our merchandise.
I want a t-shirt that says, Xander Dander's never had an orgasm on it.
And then his home address.
If you can help poor Xander have an orgasm, go here.
Call him on this number for a good time.
For a good time. Thank you very much.
Sign our petition to get Xander Dander to have an erection. An orgasm.
An orgasm.
What if it's a lady one, though?
I can help her.
An attractive lady one.
Xander Dander, if you're watching this, get in touch.
And you're an attractive lady one.
Alright, babe, get in touch. You know where to find me. My Twitter's in the link below.
Hannah doesn't watch these, does she?
I make sure she doesn't. Well, I shouldn't be able to watch them. She wouldn't watch them even if I told her to, so...
She'll just be busy on her phone.
Yeah, Pokemon going.
Thank you very much. Okay, for the third time, goodbye.
We are ending. Bye-bye.